Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Thursday, February 20th, Holden interrogated, Audra's pressure, Sally jealous. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, February 20th, 2025, are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Audra Charles Zulika Silver to grill Holden Novak Nathan Owens. Meanwhile, Sally Spectra Courtney Hope worries about Billy Abbott's Jason Thompson bond with Phyllis Summers Michelle Stafford. Keep reading and let us talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera Audra Charles Secret. Ever since Holden ran into Audra, he's been wanting to see her again. It turns out that Audra and Holden have a scandalous past together. Audra is desperate to protect her relationship with Nate Hastings' Sean Dominic. However, Audra has to be careful because the more she pushes Nate to accept Damian Kane's Jermaine Rivers stance, the more he gets suspicious about the reason. Holden Novak interrogated. Audra didn't want to meet with Holden again. However, Audra will agree so she can figure out what the real deal is with Damian. Nate is being so pushy about reuniting Damian with his dying mother, Amy Lewis Valerie Pettiford. However, Holden drops a bomb on Nate and Amy. This is likely the news that Damian and Holden are going to be sticking around in Genoa City. Since Damian wants nothing to do with his mother, it will be interesting to learn why he is staying in town. Sally Spectra's jealousy. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Sally and Billy will still be in Paris together. However, with Phyllis Summers Michelle Stafford dream and her seemingly going missing, could she show up in Paris after all? Daniel Romalotti, Jr. Michael Gray's Ide did say that Phyllis suddenly was missing in action. Summer Newman Allison Lanier brushed it off, but Daniel seems to have a gut feeling. Is the reason why Phyllis has gone missing is because she is on her way to Paris? If Phyllis shows up and Billy doesn't send her away, it could make Sally wonder. Thursday, February 20th, 2025. Even if Phyllis doesn't show up, could Daniel's gut be warning him that something isn't quite right? Remember, Ian Ward Ray Wise is presumed dead, but he opened his eyes in the ambulance. Could Ian's reign of terror not be over quite yet? Even with everyone believing he died, there is also the spiraling situation between Victor Newman Eric Braeden and Jack Abbott Peter Bergman. Even though Victor rules his family with an iron fist, Claire Grace Newman Haley Aaron is showing herself to be just as stubborn to be with Kyle Abbott Michael Mealer, so stay tuned. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. As we dive into the gripping episode of The Young and the Restless this Thursday, February 20th, fans can expect a roller coaster of emotions, tangled relationships, and intense confrontations. This episode delivers on all fronts, offering viewers a taste of the high-stakes drama, secrets about to unravel, and characters pushed to their limits. With secrets being exposed and alliances shifting, this episode will certainly leave audiences on the edge of their seats. Here's a closer look at the explosive spoilers. Holden faces intense interrogation. Holden's world has always been defined by his deep-rooted connections and his loyalty to his family, but today, things are about to take a major turn. With every misstep, the pressure builds, and he is faced with an intense interrogation that could alter the course of his life. Holden's secrets, long buried under layers of guilt and fear, are slowly being peeled back as others close in on the truth. He knows that he has been walking a thin line, and now it seems the time has come for him to answer for his actions. As the probing questions begin, Holden will struggle to maintain his composure. His emotions will run high, and his internal conflict will play out across his face. The stakes are high, as Holden is forced to choose between coming clean and saving his skin, or continuing to hide his secrets and potentially jeopardizing everything he holds dear. With his back against the wall, Holden's decision could impact his future in Genoa City forever. Expect some unexpected revelations during this interrogation that may shock the people closest to Holden. Will he fold under the pressure, or will his resolve hold strong? Whatever the outcome, the consequences will be monumental. Audra feels the pressure mount. Meanwhile, Audra continues to navigate the tangled webs she's woven in Genoa City. This week, the pressure is beginning to take its toll on her as she tries to keep multiple balls in the air. Whether it's balancing her personal ambitions with her relationships or trying to stay ahead of the curve in the cutthroat world of business, Audra is feeling the weight of her decisions. Her relationship with Nate has come under intense scrutiny, and this Thursday, the pressure she's under is palpable. She's no longer able to play things off with the usual charm and finesse. Instead, Audra is forced to make tough choices and decide what or who she is willing to sacrifice for her goals. As her secretive nature becomes harder to maintain, it's clear that the walls are closing in. Will Audra's sharp mind be able to maneuver her way through this challenging time, or will the pressure cause her to crack? Expect some fiery moments as Audra grapples with her next move. Will she risk it all for power, or will she begin to question the path she's chosen? Sally struggles with jealousy. While Holden faces his interrogation and Audra wrestles with her ambition, Sally's emotional journey takes center stage in this episode. For weeks now, Sally has been caught in a whirlwind of drama involving her career, her love life, and her increasing jealousy. This Thursday, those feelings come to the forefront in a dramatic way. Sally has always prided herself on being strong, independent, and in control. However, seeing her love interest, Nick, grow closer to another woman, especially someone she perceives as a rival, pushes Sally to a breaking point. As Nick's attention and energy seem to shift, Sally can't help but feel threatened by Audra's presence in his life. Though she tries to play it cool, the green-eyed monster is impossible to ignore. In a moment of weakness, Sally finds herself grappling with emotions she thought she had under control. Her jealousy sparks an emotional confrontation, and fans will witness a vulnerable side of Sally that has rarely been exposed. How will she handle this emotional turmoil? Will she confront Nick directly, or will she silently stew in her frustration, letting the tension build even more? It's clear that Sally's jealousy isn't just about Nick's growing connection to Audra, it's also a reflection of her deeper fears of inadequacy and rejection. With her career on the rise but her personal life in turmoil, Sally may need to reassess her priorities. The crossroads of tension. As the episode unfolds, the connections between Holden, Audra, and Sally become even more tightly interwoven, building toward an inevitable collision. Each character is struggling with their own set of emotional dilemmas, and their actions are bound to have lasting repercussions. Holden, in particular, finds himself at a crossroads. The outcome of his interrogation will not only affect his standing in the town but will likely have far-reaching consequences for those he cares about. His tangled relationships with both old and new characters will come into sharp focus, setting the stage for future confrontations and alliances. Audra's ever-growing pressure will create significant challenges as she struggles to stay in control. Will she continue to play the game of manipulation and calculated moves, or will she find herself in a situation that forces her to reckon with the consequences of her actions? Meanwhile, Sally's jealousy is poised to shake things up in the romantic realm. Her relationship with Nick is tested by the presence of a perceived rival, and her emotional vulnerability is only set to deepen as she questions her own worth and place in the world of power and influence. A closer look at the emotional stakes. What makes this episode so captivating is the emotional stakes driving each character. The Young and the Restless has always been known for its compelling emotional depth, and this episode is no exception. Holden's interrogation serves as a metaphor for the choices each character faces. Will they face the truth, or continue to hide in the shadows? For Audra, the pressure she faces isn't just about the business world, it's about balancing her personal desires with her public image. Her inability to maintain control could lead to a devastating fallout, one that impacts everyone in her orbit. Sally's journey through jealousy, while personal, also underscores a larger theme about relationships in Genoa City. In a world where power plays and emotional manipulation are often the currency of success, can Sally truly claim what she wants, or will her insecurities sabotage her happiness? Conclusion, a crucial turning point. This Thursday's episode of The Young and the Restless promises to be a pivotal one. With Holden's fate hanging in the balance, Audra's pressure mounting, and Sally wrestling with her own jealousy, the drama is poised to reach new heights. These tensions will not resolve quickly, and fans can expect the storylines to continue to evolve in the coming weeks. As these characters grapple with their personal demons, the ripple effects will undoubtedly be felt across Genoa City. Who will come out on top, and who will fall victim to the web of lies and betrayal? One thing is for certain: the young and the restless are never truly at rest, and their stories will continue to captivate audiences for weeks to come.